you, Mr. Sig Major and the Northern Band. Congratulations to the class of 2008. This is a moment filled with pride and joy for you, your family, and the entire Northern community. Best wishes go out to Mr. Dalkey and his wife, Chris. As you know, Mr. Dalkey is with Chris and unable to attend today's events. He has asked me to pass along his congratulations to the class of 2008 and his regrets for not being here today. In September of this school year, the class of 2008 lost one of its members, Dylan Ulmer. At this time, I ask that you join me in a moment of silence in his memory. Thank you. And now, would the class of 2008 please be seated? And I'd invite the rest of the crowd to sit as well. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests seated to my left in attendance today. Jeff Stout, President of the Board of Education. Jeffrey Herring, Secretary of the Board of Education. Barb Daniels, Trustee for the Board of Education. And Ron Woleen, Assistant Superintendent for the Port Huron Area School District. On stage with us today is Mr. Tom Shorkey, Superintendent of the Port Huron Area School District. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here today. Also sitting to my left are the senior homeroom teachers. Many of these teachers have known the graduating seniors since the students' 9th grade year. Thank you to all these teachers for their time and efforts toward the success of the class of 2008. Thank you. I also have to do a few more thank yous, the people who made this event possible today. Mrs. Diane Lukaszewski is responsible for decorating the stage, so thank you very much. Also the Northern custodial staff who set this whole event up as far as the chairs and the stage, and of course then their tireless effort of making sure that this goes off without a hitch. And finally, I need to thank Mrs. Judy Wilton. Judy is the one who does all the work, does all the organization. I'm up here talking, but the reality is she does all the work. So thank you very much to all those people, and especially Mrs. Wilton. If we could have a round of applause for all those people. Recently, I came across a quote by Dr. James Comer I thought was especially fitting for today. It reads like this: "No significant learning takes place without a significant relationship." Each of you, members of the class of 2008, have benefited from a significant relationship. Someone, either mom, dad, a teacher, a counselor, a secretary, custodian, maybe even an administrator, provided you with inspiration or motivation of some sort when you needed it most. Please take this time to thank all these people who helped you here today. So if you could give all those people a round of applause. It's important to note, each of these people, like you, have benefited from the inspiration of another. Sometime in their lives, someone took the time to care for them, to provide that much-needed motivation or discipline. I personally benefited from my high school social studies teacher, my math teacher, my coaches, and of course, my dad. My challenge to you is to take the time to care for someone who needs you. Provide that encouragement, that needed support. Give to someone what has been given to you. This may be the most important challenge lying ahead of you today. I know each and every one of you will be successful in meeting this challenge throughout your life. And now, it's my honor to introduce to you the senior class president, Joe Grant.
Hello, and welcome my class, my peers, our parents, our teachers, and our community leaders. I would like to take the time and introduce to you our outstanding class class advisors, Mrs. Myra Brennan and Mr. Raymond LaBelle. They have been the driving force behind our class for the past 4 years, and especially in these past few months preparing for our graduation. They have been the perfect fit for our class, always there to hear a new idea, and always willing to help us whenever they could. I'd also like to take the time to thank Mrs. LeBeau for painting the beautiful banner raised behind me. Your hard work and to help make our graduation more perfect calls for an appropriate thank you. And now at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the masters of today's ceremonies, Sarah Brennan and Dave LeBeau.
Good morning and welcome. As we venture here today, we will reflect on one of and all of the wonderful memories we have shared together as a class.
Yeah, it's too bad this is one of the last times we'll have together as a class.
Dave, I know you like to be all sentimental and everything, but this is supposed to be a time of celebration, a time that makes everyone smile, a time that we can all remember and cherish and hold dear to us in our hearts forever and ever.
Yeah, sure, sir. Nice choice of wording, but I don't think that you had to say all that at once. Well, nice. I guess if you wanted to say all those times, though, I guess you could because you're a straight-up baller.
Okay, back to what I was saying. We are all here today because of our amazing accomplishments, but most of us didn't make it here on our own. We all have somebody to thank.
Whether it's a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, or maybe an aunt and uncle, they all inspire us to be the best that we can be. So we'd like to take this time to say thank you to all those people who have helped us along the way.
Okay, and with all of that said, now we would like to introduce our amazing assistant principal, Mr. Mike Palmer.
Good morning. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the co-valedictorians, salutatorian, and academic top 20. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all the awards have been announced. Audience, as we honor groups of individuals throughout today's assembly, please hold your applause until all recipients have been recognized. The co-valedictorians of the class of 2008 are wearing gold medals to signify this academic accomplishment. These students are Ryan Gaffney, Lindsay Getz, Poonam Jawani, Michelle Mastria. The salutatorian of the class of 2008, also wearing a gold medal, is Shamal Shaw. Congratulations. "16 years ago, Northern established a new tradition by recognizing the academic top 20 of the class of 93. This year's academic top 20 are wearing medals that signify this accomplishment. These students are Randy Bradley, Melissa Bukowski, Libby Bustiger, Casey Campbell, Jack Corey, Jasmine Garcia, Joe Grant, Brett Harrell, Matt Herm, David LaBelle, Emily Muir, Jenna Knackley, Ryan Ostrander, Elizabeth Parr, Paul Prax, Rochelle Randall, Rechna Reddy, AJ Rogers, Andrea Vardy, and Ashley Wilson. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. The next people to come onto the podium I've known since I was little. Whether it was hanging out in my basement playing mini scoot or throwing water balloons in the backyard at one of her birthday parties.
All right, Dave, before you make this a sappy moment for you, I need to find out who these two people are.
Well, why don't you just take a guess? You've known him since ninth grade, and you've developed a very, very strong friendship between you two.
Dave, just stop talking. Now we would like to welcome to the stage Lindsay Getz and Eric Harrington.
Hey Lindsay, what's up?
Not much. You know, I was just thinking about all the good times we've had during our sophomore and freshman years.
Yeah, those were probably the best 3 years of my life.
You mean 2, right?
No, 3.
Okay. Anyways, I was just thinking about how scary it was when we first walked into these doors.
Yeah, I actually think I cried the night before because everyone was so much bigger than me.
Yeah, everyone did seem a lot bigger, but now we are the big ones.
You're right, but if it wasn't for steroids, there would be one key member of our class still looking like a dwarf. Right, Bradley?
Wait, Eric, didn't some junior spit on you at lunch when you were a freshman?
Yeah, but at least I didn't get asked to buy an elevator pass.
Speaking of pass,
Too bad our football team didn't do any of that this year.
well, at least the social life was really fun. And how about that marching band?
Yeah, Greece was pretty sweet. Didn't Mr. Sinkmajor take the band to Florida?
Yeah, and they even marched down Epcot Center. Now that's pretty sweet.
That is sweet, but I actually think sophomore year was even better.
Yeah, that was a good year.
But yet again, the football team didn't give us much to cheer about at the football games, even though the JV team did go 5-1-2.
Eric, do you remember we did win Mardi Gras that year? And our Pinocchio theme was ballin'.
Yeah, those definitely were some good times over at the bus sticker's house. We definitely set the standards that year.
Hey, and you know what? Our girls' team won the regionals in tennis.
I'm not surprised. When aren't we good at tennis is the real question.
Oh, and Eric, how can you forget about David Fields and his Britney Spears impression?
Yeah, that was probably the funniest moment of my life.
Oh, yeah, and were you in AP History with Mr. Artman?
Yeah, that exam kicked my butt. But Artie's party was pretty sweet.
What kind of historical figures were there?
Man, there's everything from Lucy and Ricky Ricardo to loincloth wearing Native Americans. And if I ever see that much skin on Jeff or Lewis again, I think I might throw up.
Oh, yeah, and that year Dr. J retired as well.
He was such a good teacher, always talking about the nasty chicken O's or saying, oh yeah, cool beans.
Yeah, that year was really cool, but also Hurricane Katrina hit that year in New Orleans. That was devastating.
You're right, our country is still trying to recover from that disaster.
But on a happier note, guys tennis got top 10 in states.
Yay, boys. Anyways, I think it's time we should wrap up because Mr. Kroll's on deck and I know he's ready to go.
All right, Eric, I just wanted to finish saying the 9th and 10th grade year we had some great memories.
Good morning and welcome. On behalf of Co-Chair Carrie Maggs and myself, I thank you for attending this morning's ceremonies. Each year, National Honor Society demonstrates its commitment to community service through the various charitable events and functions it undertakes. Students who are part of NHS take this commitment seriously and contribute untold hours of volunteering for the community. This year, our chapter of National Honor Society was led by President Janet Knackley, Vice President Casey Campbell, Secretary Lindsay Getz, Treasurer Michelle Mastria, and Historian Andrew Fodell. Under their supervision, Port Huron Northern's National Honor Society once again distinguished itself in the areas of scholarship, volunteerism, and charity. One of NHS's annual activities is its Scholarship Luncheon, in which we raise money to fund scholarships for deserving NHS members. This year, I am pleased to announce that we have 2 awards. Our first winner is Paul Prax. Paul was instrumental in organizing our scholarship luncheon. Paul is the son of Paul and Sheila Prax and plans on attending SC4 in the fall. Our next winner is Katie Miller. Katie demonstrated her commitment to community service, assisting in the Edith Shenrock Skating Festival. Katie is the daughter of Tina and Robert Miller and also plans on attending SC4 in the fall. A quick note to both of you winners, if you'd see me before you leave the building, we have a little paperwork to take care of, and congratulations to the both of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Kroll, for all you've done for us.
Oh yeah, I bet none of us will ever forget the lesson that he gave all of the POD classes with the bear and bull market. Especially not my class with Joe Grant as our example, but POD was such a fun class, and Dave, don't you remember those times we would stay up till like midnight the day before the news points were due?
Oh yeah, POD is not what you think it is, juniors. It's a lot of fun though, I'm not going to lie to you, but next year you have a lot of fun with it.
So good luck to all the juniors. The next 2 people we would like to introduced to the podium are Tyler Gostinger and Elizabeth Park, aka T-Bird and Snowboarding Queen, whatever that means.
Members of Northern's Hall of Fame become members by virtue of their position in the class. The student body and the faculty, through elections, select these individuals. This year's members are Senior Class President Joe Grant,
Student Council President Libby Bustiger,
Homecoming Queen Lindsay Getz,
Homecoming King Andrew Kircher,
Yearbook Editors Jeremy Davidson and Tiffany Myers,
Newspaper Editors Jessica Finley and Savannah Salgado,
Choir President Christy Amstutz,
Co-valedictorians Ryan Gaffney, Lindsay Getz, Poonam Jawani, and Michelle Mastria,
Salutatorian Shamal Shaw,
WORW Program Director Amy Klein,
Band President Sarah Brennan,
Senior Drum Major Tyrianne Thomas,
National Honor Society President Jenna Nackley,
SAD President Poonam Jawani,
Shaw President Shamal Shaw,
Yes President Jordan Picklehop,
Drama Club President Julia Shankar,
Daughters of the American Revolution Award winner Alina Langoff,
Quiz Bowl Senior Captain Poonam Jawani and Andrew Kircher,
Principal Spirit Award Joel Kloss,
Co-op Student of the Year Vicky Vitale,
Outstanding Male and Female Athletes Billy Fowler and Rochelle Randall,
Seniors elected by their classmates Louis Cobe, Dave LaBelle, and Eric Ruel,
Seniors elected by staff Eric Harrington, Rachna Reddy, and Jamie West.
Thank you, Tyler and Liz, for those moving words that were very motivational. So, all right, now that we have that out of the way, how about them wings? And how about them pistons?
How about them Lions? Do you think they win the Super Bowl next year?
Nope. Seeing as how they screwed up their record towards the end of their season last year, going 7-9, and lost Kevin Jones, who's the running back, just for those of you who don't know.
Wait a minute, Sarah. This reminds me awfully of something that relates to our school.
Dave, do we really want to go there?
But, you know, Sarah, everyone cracks jokes with them, but I don't really want to go into detail with that, so...
Yeah, let's just introduce Mr. Mossett.
Just a quick reminder to the Hall of Fame recipients, please stay after the assembly to make sure you get your picture taken. This year we are introducing the students who have excelled in the Michigan Merit Exam. Only 4 students received all ones in all 4 categories and qualify with at least a 3.5 GPA. They are being recognized for the President's Award of Educational Excellence. They will receive a pin and a certificate. They are Melissa Bukowski, Libby Busticker, Rechna Reddy, Shamal Shaw. Congratulations. Receiving at least 3 ones on the Michigan Merit Exam test and earning at least a 3.5 GPA, these students will receive a President's Award for Educational Achievement, and they are Mike Billette, Jordan Boyd, Randy Bradley, Jeffrey Dell, Joseph Grant, Asif Haq, Poonam Jiwani, Andrew Kircher, Michelle Mastria, Elizabeth Parr, and Paul Prax. Congratulations. Also this year, this class has had 7 students who are named AP Scholars. These students have received at least a 3 on 3 or more AP exams, and this is since last spring. These students are Libby Busticker, Asif Haq, Poonam Jiwani, Taylor Lees, Michelle Mastria, Rechna Reddy, Shamal Shaw. Congratulations to these students. Every year we choose a student who represents our school for Channel 7's Brightest and Best Award. This year, Michelle Mastria was chosen. Her picture has been on Channel 7 with the other Best and Brightest Award winners in the state. Congratulations, Michelle. I would like to take this time to recognize Shamal Shaw for being chosen as Detroit News Catch Outstanding High School Graduate. He was selected as one of the top students in the state for his community involvement in the area of health. He was honored at a dinner at the Hyatt Regency and is recognized in the Detroit News in a special section published on May 22nd. Congratulations, Shamal. We also had 4 runners-up for the Outstanding Graduate in the Detroit News Catch Award. Katie Miller for Language Arts, Libby Busticker for Science, and Shamal Shaw for Against All Odds. Congratulations to those 4 students. Please sit. I have a few more. For the first time, we are honoring Outstanding Senior for her leadership and her commitment to citizenship. She will receive a pin and the American Citizenship Award. The award winner is Alina Langoff. Congratulations, Alina. She doesn't want to stand, I guess. A few more awards. We had a National Merit finalist this year at Port Huron Northern, and that student is Michelle Mastria. Congratulations, Michelle. We also had National Merit commended students. These students are Rechna Reddy and Asif Haq. Congratulations. This year, we are thrilled to announce that we've had 2 students who are Michigan State champs in the Michigan High School Athletic Association. These students are Joel Kloss for bowling and David LaBelle for tennis. Next category, perfect attendance. 2 students have had perfect attendance throughout their 4 years of high school. These students are Jasmine Garcia and David LaBelle. I mistakenly missed Sean Tynan as the tennis state champ. I apologize for that. We had 3 students, Blue Water Academic Team runner-ups. They are Poonam Jawani, Rachna Reddy, and Lindsay Getz. Congratulations. In my last category, the seniors who are wearing blue and gold cords have been recognized in the program. Oh, sorry, let me start again. The seniors who are wearing blue and gold cords and who are recognized in the program have maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or better. They were honored at an award ceremony sponsored by the Blue Water Area Chamber of Commerce in April, where they received pins, academic letters, or gold bars signifying academic excellence. Could these students please stand at this time? Congratulations and a great job. Great 4 years. Thank you.
Congratulations to all those who received their awards. But now I've got a joke for you, courtesy of my mom. Everyone doesn't participate, but if you want to, go straight ahead. Knock, knock. Everybody do this. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Get it? Yeah.
Okay, I think we've about had a lot of corny jokes so far, so now let's just cut to the chase and introduce Jeremy Davidson and Paul Prax for our junior and senior year.
Why, hello. So junior year pulls around and you realize that preparing for college is a lot more important than you originally thought. I'm not on the mic at all? I'm sorry. I will start again. So junior year pulls around and you start to realize that preparing for college is a lot more important than you thought.
Faux show. And I still have the pile. You have no idea how many times this happened today. I still have the piles of letters from Baker to prove it.
Oh, that's you again.
Oh, that's me again. We were the first class to take the MMEs, and what an adventure that was.
We all enjoyed sitting around in a room for 4 hours while everyone else got to sleep in. Suckers.
We really had to start paying attention to our classes.
I remember being introduced to Mrs. Panzer, the new anatomy teacher. Now, I wasn't the greatest in her class, but I do remember one thing.
What's that?
You just gotta do it! We love you, Mrs. Panzer, if you're here today. We'll catch you later. Call me. I've never had to color so much in one class.
You didn't take world history? Mentioning history, that was the year the school gave some funds to supply us with new computers.
Now when you use a proxy to get on MySpace, you can do it with style. Junior year was also the end of the honored tradition of wall building. You remember wall building, right? Painting, pulled pork, painting.
I remember playing a lot of football at David Mold's house.
What?
That's me again, sorry. And wasn't that also the year, mentioning football, that we beat PH 27-21?
Sure was, and this year, well, a lot of our team was injured, so. We also witnessed the birth of a new class superhero, Quail Man. His victory over the class of '07 Superman was shocking.
Who would have thought that the Man of Steel could be beat by a boy with a belt around his head? We also hosted the first Husky Link orientation program. We sure did set that class off on the right foot.
Yeah, the class of 10?
2010?
2010? Yeah, they were really,
They had a lot of, I don't know.
they like to fight a lot. What else? Oh, the yearbooks were in full color.
So they're even more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone opposed the class of '08, watch out.
We have a trebuchet. That summer, we all lost a precious childhood memory.
Jeremy, no one cares about Harry Potter, and I haven't read book 7 yet.
Oh.
Thanks. Oh, but overall, there's only one word to describe our class.
Super bad. Now it's senior year. It's all coming to an end.
This is when senioritis is supposed to start kicking in.
Unknown to teachers, however, we've had that since the 6th grade.
This is also the first year we had homecoming at Northern.
And yes, everyone hail our King and Queen Sir Andrew Kircher, PhD, and the lovely Lindsay Getz.
The band caucus was strong this year.
It was the first year for making homecoming showcases.
And you thought wall building was bad.
3 letters. P-O-D. I had Murray.
I had Curly. I mean, Mrs. Rogers.
And who had Kroll? Anyone? You did? Good for you.
I thought he was just that guy that wrote the crazy messages on the reading list. Mrs. Rogers' favorite thing to do was catch people cheating on their news points.
Oh, Miss Murray was too busy reading students' text messages on their cell phones.
Can she do that? I thought she was Amish.
Yep, just like Mr. Curly is a professional wrestler. Cannonball! Our tennis team plays second in states.
Not to mention, well, it already has been, but Dave LaBelle and Sean Tynan took first in their flights.
And, yeah, that's
sorry,
you.
Sorry. We're skipping lines. We also have a state champ in the front row for bowling.
Way to bowl, Joel.
This is also the first year that there was actually snow at the snow games. What's all this about global warming?
I mean, have you seen the weather lately? Where's the warmth, people? Go home and burn a tire. The prom-themed glow was fun.
Yeah, everyone but their ex, excitement, to the dance floor. This truly has been a great 4 years. Am I right?
You sure are. And you know you're a great class when 3 staff members decide to throw in the towel right after you leave. But all joking aside, we'd like to thank all those teachers, administrators, coaches, and staff for sticking with us for this long.
Without you, we wouldn't have learned anything.
And without us, you wouldn't have a job. Thanks again. And good luck to the class of '09. We'll need it.
Now, everyone, please welcome our guest speaker for the class of 2008.
Mr. Shortkey.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the board and the administration, congratulations to everybody in the audience tonight. tough act I'm following from two guys that were just up here. I'm here to do the departmental awards this morning. As in years past, the faculty of each department has chosen a student. Am I in it? It's a good thing Mr. Mossett is on this stage. Matt? This year, as in years past, the faculty of each department has chosen the student who they feel best exemplifies outstanding achievement in the various areas of Northern's curriculum. Recipients are awarded pins and to signify their accomplishment. I'd like to have you stand as you are recognized. The Linford Bond Science Award, Chris Lahar. The Stan Renner Math Award, Michelle Mastria. The Don Wismer Senior Co-op Award, Vicki Vitale. Business Arts, Grayson Caudell. Vocational Tech, Kelly Corsetti and Maggie Gossman. Technology and Computers, Travis Thompson. Art, Libby Busticker, Ashley L. Wilson. Vocal Music, Tyrion Thomas and Amber Kohenar. Instrumental Music, Austin Goodrich. Semper Fidelis, Adele Lawrence. Louis Armstrong, Austin Goodrich. John Philip Souza Award, Josh Rowe, Aaron Bryce. The Director's Award, Lucy Case, Jordan Pickelhop. Social Studies, Andrew Kircher. German, Kelly Cressetti. Spanish, Jenna Wiley. Japanese, Elaine Seafried. French, David LaBelle, Jamie West. English Language Arts, Roshan Reddy, Andrea Vardy, Payam Sadri. Yearbook, Eric Ruel. Newspaper, Jessica Finley. Radio Production, Trevor Hicks. John L. Simmons Drama Award, Andrew Kircher. The Troy Robinson Drama Award, Jeremy Davidson. Girls Physical Education, Brooke Petho. Boys Physical Education, Andrew Fidel. A round of applause for our winners.
Thank you, Mr. Shortkey. And now we would like to introduce Mr. Wagner, who is a man of our athletic department. And yesterday was just out at our softball field hitting balls, weren't you? He likes to get in there in the action and really help people along. So here's Mr. Wagner.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the Academic Scholar Diploma recipients. They are wearing white honor cords to signify this accomplishment, and they are Michael Billette, Jordan Boyd, Randy Bradley, Aaron Bryce, Melissa Bukowski, Amber Kohenauer, Jack Corey, Jeffrey Dell, Ryan Gaffney, Jasmine Garcia, Lindsay Getz, Joseph Grant, Asif Hawk, Matt Herm, Poonam Jawani, Andrew Kircher, Chris Lahar, Alina Langolf, Lawrence Loritz, Michelle Mastria, Elizabeth Parr, Paul Prax, Rochelle Randall, A.J. Rogers, Payam Sadri, Shamal Shah, Andrea Vardy, Bradley Ward, Richard West, Ashley Lauren Wilson. I would also like to announce our scholarships that have been awarded to the class of 2008. And again, please hold your applause until the end. Lauren Albrecht, Baker College Career Scholarship. Michael Billette, CMU Board of Trustees Honors Scholarship, CMU Academic Excellence Scholarship. Chad Bonnick, Dean's Award, Tri-State University. Marley Borovich, Hope College Alumni Honor Scholarship. Aaron Bryce, Baker College Board of Regents Scholarship. Elizabeth Bustaker, Siemens Science Scholarship, the University of Scholarship for the University of Chicago. Melissa Bukowski, Oakland University Presidential Scholarship, Geographic Region Award. Jack Corey, Albion College Presidential Scholarship, Albion College Music Scholarship. Jeff Dell, 4-year Army ROTC. Ryan Doherty, Kettering University Provost Scholarship. Andrew Fidel, Grand Valley State Grant. Cassandra Ferrugia, Chrysler Award. Kim Ferguson, Mueller Brass Scholarship. Taylor Fogelsong, Lillian Perry Scholarship Fund. Ryan Gaffney, Saginaw Valley President Scholarship. Jasmine Garcia, MI Grant, MPAC Scholarship, LSA Scholarship. Andrew Gall, Lake Superior State Board of Trustees Academic Scholarship. Lauren Gilbert, Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Lindsay Getz, Ferris State Dean's Scholarship. Ferris State University Honor Scholarship. SCC 4HU Scholarship. Austin Goodrich, Presidential Scholarship, Music Scholarship, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Maggie Gosman, Ashley Janderuski Memorial Scholarship. Caitlin Haywood, Baker College Career Scholarship. Jessica Hedberg, Gold Key. Matt Herm, Hope College Alumni Honor Scholarship. Michael Hoffman, Eastern Michigan Bank Scholarship. Matthew Jones, Junior Scholarship Test. Elizabeth Kelly, Baker College Career Scholarship. Andrew Kircher, Albion College Presidential Scholarship, Michigan Tuition Grant, Albion Music Scholarship, PHEA Association Scholarship. Sandra King, Campus Challenge, Indiana Wesleyan University School Scholarship, John Wesley Scholarship, Mark Porter Memorial, Out-of-State Wesleyan Scholarship. Joel Kloss, Purdue Alumni Scholarship, MJMA Bowling Scholarship, Blue Water YMBA, Asher and Arlene Tillinen Memorial Scholarship, Don Ottman Memorial Scholarship, Blue Water Area USBC Scholarship, Marley Koppel, UAW Scholarship Ford, Catherine Kurkowski, Jennifer Graham Memorial, Webster Scholarship, Michigan Tuition, Albion College Grant. Christopher Lahar, Oakland University Academic Achievement Award, Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Alina Langolf, Daughters of the American Revolution Scholarship. Cole's Kids Who Care, Justin L. Evans Memorial Scholarship. Eric Langolf, Wayne State University Academic Scholarship, James Wilhelm Memorial Scholarship. Heather Langolf, Mueller Brass Scholarship. L.K. Laritz, Oakland University Talented Scholar Award, Oakland University Geographic Region Award, Howard Atchison Memorial Fund. Michelle Mastria, U of M Regents Merit Scholarship, National Merit Pascal Scholarship, Frank Greenwald Scholarship, Howard Atchison Memorial Scholarship. Jennifer Maxwell, Cyril Smith Memorial Scholarship. Katie Miller, Port Huron Rotary Scholarship. Travis Mugridge, Skills USA Precision Machining, Emily Muir, St. Clair County Board of Trustees Scholarship. John Novato, Mike McNash Memorial. Aaron Northrup, Saginaw Valley University Scholarship. Brooke Betho, Pritchard Scholarship. Paul Prax, St. Clair County Board of Trustees Scholarship. Rochelle Randall, U of M Literature, Science, and Art Scholarship, Irvin Klossman Scholarship, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, MPAC Scholarship, Rechna Reddy, Siemens Science Scholarship, Kelsey Ross, Janet Kelly Award, Jeff Harrington Memorial Scholarship, Nebraska Book Company Scholarship, Eric Ruel, DePaul Grant, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Elaine Seafried, Kendall College of Art and Design Portfolio Scholarship, Kelsey Semro, Woodland Scholarship, Shmal Shah, Comcast Leadership Scholarship, Detroit Free Press Outstanding Student Scholarship, Julia Shankar, Knox Founders Scholar Award, Travis Thompson, Uligan First Congregational Church Scholarship, Uligan First Congregational Scholarship, Michelle Troy, Girl Scout Gold Award, Brad Ward, CMU Board of Trustees Honor Scholarship, CMU Academic Excellence Scholarship, William Warzinski, Baker College Career Scholarship, Mindy Weltner, Volleyball Scholarship, Misty Weltner, Volleyball Scholarship, Vanita Wendell, Baker College Career Scholarship, Jenna Wiley, Olivet Academic Scholarship, Lillian Perry Scholarship, School Board Scholarship, Scotty Hanton Spirit Scholarship, Ashley N. Wilson, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. This year, the class of 2008 had total scholarship monetary award of $1,104,600. Congratulations to the class of 2008.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. And now we take this time to stand up and stretch.
Everyone. Oh, I thought. Oh. Sorry, but as we're getting ready, can we have the people for the class song up here? We'll announce them. Yeah, we're going to announce them before they play it.
Take a look over there as soon as you're ready. Get it back on task.
Test, 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 test.
Yeah, definitely two. Yeah, definitely two.
Test, 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 test.
Test. Test, two, three.
Test, 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 test.
Test.
Test, test, test.
Yeah.
Test.
Are they testing enough? Okay, thanks.
We would now like to introduce our class song of Here's to the Night by Eve Six.
With vocalists Melanie Dion, Jeremy Davidson, and Christy Amstutz.
Accompaniment by Scott Dwyer, Steve Dennis, and Chad Van Line.
Wait till we're done. Baby's ready?
You ready? All right, still tempo, right?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. What a wonderful song that is. I think that pretty much sums up how we're all feeling at this point. But now it is time, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the last time the class officers of our graduating class of 2008. As secretary, we have Andy Gall. Treasurer is David LaBelle. Vice president is Michelle Mastria. And next is the president, who will be giving the presidential address and handing the gavel down to the class of 2009. Please give a warm welcome to our president, Joseph Grant.
Let's think back to our first day at Northern. We were immature kids. We cared about fitting in, finding old friends, and making new ones. We had no idea who William Faulkner was. We didn't know how to insult someone in French. We didn't know anything about 30, 60, 90 right triangles. And we sure couldn't name off the world leaders like we can now. We've grown up a lot since that first day, both inside and outside the classroom. But if we all stop and think about it, we'll realize that kid who walked through those doors 4 years ago is still very much intact today. And that's okay, because high school hasn't been about completely changing who we are. It hasn't been about changing from boys to men, from girls to women. Our teachers, parents, and coaches have been using high school to prepare us for adulthood. And for many of us, that transition hasn't occurred yet. Many of us haven't had to deal with any real types of responsibilities. Sure, we can drive now. We can get a steady job. We can vote. But most of us haven't had to take out a loan, or buy a house, or find the person that we'll spend the rest of our lives with. Those are some of the responsibilities high school has been preparing us for. In many ways, we've reached a cliff, and by taking one more step, we'll fall off into our adult lives, never being able to experience childhood again. J.D. Salinger wrote a similar description of the relationship between childhood and adulthood in his novel, The Catcher in the Rye. In the story, the main character, Holden Caulfield, imagines a unique scene. Holden imagines children playing in the rye fields next to a large cliff. It is Holden's job to catch the children and make sure they don't fall off. Holden doesn't want these kids to grow up. He doesn't want these innocent children to experience the adult life, which is, according to Salinger, full of hate and corruption. The way I see it, we've been playing in the rye fields these past 4 years. When will we fall off the cliff? Is today, our graduation, the point of no return, the turning point into adulthood? There will come a time when we all need to put away our childhood and only go back to it through the memories and photographs. There'll be a day when we need to say goodbye to our immature past and live with our adult responsibilities. But I hope today is not that day. Tomorrow I want to wake up with the same breath of youth I've breathed all my life. I want to enjoy the summer with my closest friends, spend days at the beach, go to concerts, and rack up all the memories I can. We should realize someday we'll have to step off this cliff. This is inevitable. But why rush it? Why wish our lives away? Why not instead enjoy the few responsibilities that are required as a teenager until our adult lives call for us? And who needs Holden Caulfield to catch us from falling off this cliff? How does he know we'll fall? Maybe we'll fly. Maybe we won't become the phonies who make up the corrupt adult world, who will lie and cheat and sin to get whatever they want. It's a choice we have to make, whether to fall by our greed or fly by our integrity. And in this way, we can choose our own destiny. Our teachers and parents have been preparing us our whole lives for this next step. We've gained so much useful knowledge in these past 4 years because of their guidance. By accepting our diplomas today, we're proving to them that we are ready to step off this cliff. And I know that once that day finally comes, when we mature from boys to men, from girls to women, we'll choose to fly instead of fall. We'll lead instead of follow. We'll succeed instead of fail. Congratulations to the class of 2008. It is my pleasure to present this gavel symbolizing the leadership of the senior class to Avery Huron, the president of the class of 2009.
Thank you, Joe. I hope that as a president of the class of 2009, I can help to make our class one of the best, a class in which we can all take pride.
For at least, I think, I'm going to say the last 3 years, we've had Jeremy Davidson, the voice of the Huskies, the voice of Port Huron Northern, every day show up at the main office just when the late bell rings and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So at this time, I'm going to ask Jeremy to come on up, and for the last time, as a Northern Husky, he's going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance with us.
Please Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Gentlemen, please remove your caps. And good morning, Northern. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank Jeremy. We don't do this for just anybody, but as our token of appreciation for you being late the first hour every single day for the last 3 years, we have a card and a nice certificate for you, a gift certificate. Thank you.
And now the senior choir will sing America the Beautiful.
I'm standing on them. Are we standing on them?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrims' feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy lips